A humanitarian crisis is rapidly unfolding in Gaza. More than 2 million people are running out of food, water, and medical supplies. Israeli forces have told civilians to evacuate ahead of a potential ground invasion.
But of course, not everyone is able to leave. Leslie Moreno spoke with a D.C. man who says his elderly parents have no way of getting out.
It's been 48 hours since Dorgam Abu Salim last heard from his family in Gaza.
They said that they were overwhelmed and they were just scared and that they miss me and they love me.
On Friday, the Israeli army ordered civilians to evacuate ahead of a possible invasion. Abu Salim's mother is blind, his father paralyzed. Evacuation is not an option.
My father is 80 years old. My mother is in her late 60s. The idea of leaving is just physically impossible. I mean, this isn't something that can happen willy-nilly. It's a logistical nightmare. And it's fraught with danger at this point, as we have seen repeatedly. People attempting to flee their homes in such an undignified and inhumane way, only to be killed on their way to flee elsewhere.
Israeli military says there will be no aid until Hamas releases more than 100 hostages taken in the initial attack. The World Health Organization has a plane in Egypt waiting with life-saving supplies to aid civilians as soon as access across the border is established. Until then, thousands of families are living with no food, water, or safety.
But I urge anyone who is not from Washington, D.C. or in Washington, D.C. to still pick up the phone and make their voice heard about preventing genocide. Once upon a time, all of us said never again. Yet here we are.
I spoke with another man here in D.C. His brother works at a hospital in Gaza. He says many people have also been seeking shelter at hospitals. However, they're also being evacuated, which is leaving hundreds of injured people with nowhere to go. Leslie Moreno, WUSA 9.